What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. And so I'm going to be showing you how to make the Thin Man from Little Nightmares 2. This is a statue in case that wasn't obvious, and here he is. I want to say he's my second tallest statue. He's up there for sure. I don't know if he's second tallest, but he is one of the tallest. But anyway, yeah, that's all. With that being said, enjoy the tutorial, and I will catch you on the flip side. Here are all of the materials you'll be needing for this build. Do keep in mind that is a polished blackstone button there. I know that's kind of hard to see with his shoe just directly in the background, but it's there. Alrighty, and the space for me for this is a 13 by 11. And the materials you'll be needing to start off are blackstone, blackstone stairs, blackstone slabs, gray concrete, polished blackstone buttons, smooth quartz blocks, smooth quartz stairs, smooth quartz slabs, and birch buttons. I'd like to point out you do need cobble deep set blocks. I forgot to put them on the list because I always just grab the slabs and put both blocks and slabs with it, but I just didn't do the latter, so... Starting from the front left-hand corner of your 13 by 11 grid cough. If you made it, you can't start from the front, right? Just keep in mind stair directions will have to change if you do that. And you want to start by counting to the right by 4, and going right from this block, you're going to place a blackstone stair facing left, blackstone stair facing right, gap of 1, stair facing left, stair facing right. We're going to build both shoes at the same time, just because I find that easier. Extend each stair back with 2 blackstone blocks, and then extend the back blocks up with slabs. Extend those slabs back with blocks, then those blocks up with slabs as well. Underneath these blocks here, I'm going to place upside down slabs, just so they're a little bit closer to the ground. And then behind, really the upside down slab, the block, and the slab on each row, you're going to place 2 blackstone blocks, which will give you this kind of 2 by 3 column. 2 by 3. Yeah. Should look like this. On top of each of those top blackstone blocks, you want to place 20 gray concrete. Just like so. I counted that horribly. Hopefully everyone is having a good day or night. I am for the most part. Now that I've got the hour-long doctor tutorial out of the way, this will be nice to get some of these done. Although, to be fair, Monster 6 is not going to be short either. You should have this, and I just want to, for my own sake, confirm that this height is correct. It is cool. What you can do from there is just connect the middle, or the top gray concrete on each leg together like so. And I'm also going to actually bring that middle row up. So it should give you this. I'm going to, around that little block that we just placed, I'm going to place gray concrete up diagonally out from the legs that go all the way around. The front center block will be missing, and you won't have blocks on the corners either. So basically, it'll give you this. It'll be like a B. A sideways B. Or goggles. Goggles would definitely be a better description of that. Anyway, each gray there you can then extend up by 9. The catch here is that you actually do want to connect across the center here. On the front with those 9 blocks. Just that bottom one is kind of missing. I got so many statues, as you can see. I really do think once Ellen and Lethal are done, though, with what I have, like, recording-wise, I won't do another for a while. Other than Big Top, he's gotta happen sooner rather than later. But he's gonna be another long one that I'm gonna put off forever. Going directly up the center, you want to place polished blackstone buttons. You should place 8 in total going up, which will not place there. It'll be 1 short from the top, like so. What you can do from there is, oh, he's got like some crazy shoulder blades going in the back. That's exciting. You want to bring the outermost 2 gray up on the front, on the left, and the right. So you're almost mirroring that bottom. You'll then extend those grays out by an additional 1. And then the outermost 2 gray from there will extend up. And then out of those 2, the inner one will extend up. You'll then go up diagonally back from there with a gray. Alright, with a gray. Either way. Oh, I'm rhyming. You'll then go back diagonally out. And then you'll go back diagonally in by 2. And then you'll connect together from there. That should give you this from above. And it's kind of looking weird right now, but we'll get there, trust me. If you take the back and this particular outermost row of 3, you'll extend each gray in it down by 4. You should have 5 rows, and from there the left and the right, or the center 3 will extend off the left and the right an additional 1. The only other thing you will do is you'll take the top 2 grays in these outer rows of 3 and extend them out diagonally forward by 1. Only those top 2. Because then for the bottom, you're just placing an additional gray on top of these, like, outermost rows on the flat back part. Which should give you this. That shipping isn't insanely important, but mainly just so his head and everything sits properly. On the left and the right, well, actually, what we're going to start with is these singular grays here that are sticking up. You want to extend out diagonally back by 1 with gray. You'll then extend that gray out by 2. And then those N2 ones will each extend down by 1, and then you can extend that row of 2 out by 1 again. And then these outer 2 most gray, you will extend down by 13. Which you'll end in line with the first row of the legs, where the legs are actually separated and not like as, you know, I don't think I need to say it. Just like so. That looks... Okay, before I say that, extend each gray concrete back by 1 there for the arms. Again, I think probably if you guys, for those who are big Ellen fans, you probably know what I'm gonna say. It reminds me of the, like, Pale City, and I guess there's one in Ellen 1 as well. They're just, like, hanging clothed guys that don't actually have a person in them. They're just clothes. On the underside of the arms on both sides, you'll just kind of bring these flat 2 rows of gray up to fill in that little gap that you'll have. Like so. At the, like, top center here, he does have an undershirt. You want to really just fill the bottom 3 rows here with smooth quartz block behind the gray, which will look like this. You'll then place a smooth quartz stair moving up on the left and the right, and on top of the center block along with those stairs, you'll place smooth quartz slabs. Extend these slabs that are on top of these stairs up diagonally out 1, back, in, back, and then you'll connect together from there. And then we'll give you this very odd triangle shape from above, which will make more sense later, except it won't. On these top 2 smooth quartz blocks in the front center, you'll place birch buttons like so. And there's all of his clothes done. Other than his hat, I guess, because that's technically a piece of clothing. This is the point where I realize I missed a material on the... a different material on the, list. Anyway, you can clear your inventory and get out the following. You'll see that material in a second. Stone. Stone stairs. Stone slabs. Block of coal. Black concrete, which is that material we are missing. Cobbled deep slate slabs. Then the other missing one, cobbled deep slate blocks. And that should be able to finish off our guy here, hopefully. I want to start with the hands because hands are the bane of my existence for some reason with statues. You want to take the front inner gray concrete and place a stone below it. Extend that stone forward with a stone slab and then down with a block. Looks great. The leftmost row of gray, or I guess the outermost row rather, you want to extend down with 3 rows of stone on both sides. You'll then place upside down slabs below that and extend those slabs in with blocks. On the back side of the hands, you want to take this kind of top back stone and extend that one back along with the one below it. And then place an upside down stone slab below that, which should give you some odd looking hands, but they're hands nonetheless. He's like wearing oven mitts. I kind of went with that on all these characters. They don't really have full fingers, kind of just gloves. But it looks better than me trying to do actual hands, so I'll go with it. In line with these smooth quartz slabs here at the top, you kind of just want to place a triangle of stone like so on the inside. Don't forget to extend this bottom one down so you fill in that gap, and then extend the whole thing up another row. On the front, you want to bring the middle stone forward by 2, and the left and the right ones you'll extend forward with an upside down stone stair facing out, and then an upside down stone slab. Extend the front row of what you just did up with stone stairs that face forward, and then you'll have upside down stone slabs to the outside of those. Bring those upside down slabs back with 2 blocks. You'll then also take those upside down slabs and extend them. Actually, just extend this full front row up with a row of stone blocks along with the left and the right. So really just the whole kind of U shape we've got going so far. The center stone on the front you'll bring forward with an upside down stone slab. Extend that slab up with 2 blocks and then a stair facing forward. The bottom block you'll bring left and right with slabs like so, not forward, although I guess you could. And then what you can do from that point is bring those slabs back with blocks. Extend those blocks out by 1. Then out with an upside down slab. Then bring the upside down slab back with 2 blocks. From the nose, you can actually just place stone blocks behind both the block and the stair here. And then you'll take the bottom block first and extend it out with a stair facing outward. Then a slab. Then a block. You will extend the block back by 1. Actually, go back by 2. I changed my mind. Because in that back block, you'll extend out with an upside down stair facing out. And then from there, you'll go up with a stair also facing out. That is just not upside down. For the next row, you should have this stone block behind the stair in the center. Extend it back diagonally in with an upside down slab. Out with an upside down slab. And then you want to place a block of coal outside of that with an upside down stone stair facing inward in front of that. For the next row, I'm going to actually start with these upside down stairs on these sides. I'm going to bring each one up with a stone block. Then extend that block in 1. In with an upside down slab. And then you'll place a block between these 2 upside down slabs along with behind either of them. We'll fix his eyes later. I know it is definitely looking strange right now. The center 5 blocks from the previous row you can bring up with an additional stone block, and it still looks weird, but again, as we shape things, it'll start to look better. And I think his hat will definitely pull a lot of it together. Behind the stone stair and slab on the bottom side of his eyes, you'll place stone blocks as well. Then off each side of these upside down slabs from the inside, you will place black concrete as well, and that kind of gives him his eyes. And he is definitely squinting. Squinting real hard. Next, we can start to do the back of the head, which is his hair, I guess. If you take the... or go to the back, and we're going to look towards the front. That is cursed. We're going to look towards the front, and we're going to base our directions based on this. So if you take this bottom stone, you will extend it up diagonally forward with a block of coal, which is towards you. Then extend up diagonally forward, and then up by 4. We can go row by row now. Extend each of these bottom block of coals out diagonally back by 1, and back being away from you. Out of those 2 rows, the top blocks of coal, you'll extend out 1, and then from there you will go up by 2, up diagonally, out 1, up by 2 again. Then from this row of 5, is it 5 total? Yes, 5 total block of coal. This bottom one, you'll extend out diagonally back by 1 on either side. You'll then go up 2, out 1, up 2. And then what you can do is the top 2 coal on this row of 5, you'll extend just out on either side by 1. To connect this better to the front of the head, you can come to both sides, and really all you're doing is taking these top 2 rows of block of coal and just extending either coal forward by 2. Like so. This will look a little bit better once we get the hat in, which we can start working on now, actually. Off of the front of the head here, this row of 5, you're going to place a row of upside down cobbled deep slate slabs. Extend only the middle 3 forward an additional block. And then from that row of 5, you'll actually extend out an additional block on either side. This is from the front, by the way, of his actual head. I should have mentioned that a little bit more, but you'll then extend anyway from there back 1. And out 1 again. Back by 5. Then you'll actually go back diagonally in 1. In 1. Back diagonally in 1, and you'll connect together. Fill in the gaps you have here at the back. And on the left and the right of these rows of 6, you want to take the middle 2 and extend them out by an additional 1, like so. From there, you'll extend that row of 2 an additional block forward, and the hat will be off-centered a little bit, you'll notice. So what you're actually going to need to do here is you're going to need to place an additional row of slabs in front that's down diagonally forward from the blocks that you would need to. So to help you a little bit with that, just like from this row of 3, you see I'll go down diagonally forward with another row of 3. I'll bring it kind of back and out for this row of 2, and then I'll go 1 more diagonal out, and it'll kind of give you this, essentially. Hopefully that made sense. From the frontmost row of 3 that is upside down slabs, so not this row, but this row, you'll count back a row and place a row of 3 block of coal. On both sides, you'll extend... well, actually, you'll literally just follow the shape of the head here. You're placing an additional block of coal on each block of coal, and it's just on these outermost stones on that row of 5. That makes our life a bit easier. Place a row of cobbled deep slate blocks on top of that. And fill in the center. We do have one more little thing to do with this hat, though, before you skedaddle off. Leave the front center block open, but the block left and right of that you'll extend up with a slab. Bring that slab on both sides back 1, out 1, back 2, out 1, back 1, back diagonally in by 2, and then you'll just connect together at the back from there. And you can see that gives you some pretty nice shaping on his hat. And, yeah, once you've done that, ladies and gentlemen, that is the Thin Man from Little Nightmares 2 done. That was a nice and short statue. I always enjoyed those. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video, the next one is Monster 6, who will not be so generous, I would imagine. I don't think she'll be as long as the Doctor. But, she's complicated, for sure. Anyway, with that being said, have a fantastic rest of your day or night, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.